The family program at Ben Richey Boys Ranch is great. We've started this just about 4 or 5 years ago. The best thing about the family program is it keeps the mother and her kids together while we help both the mom and the kids.
What we really look for in the family program is motivation for change. When we're interviewing them, we ask lots of questions about what are your goals, short-term goals, what are your long-term goals. We really want to see that they have some type of a plan to change, that they're not wanting just a place to live. They want to make some changes.
In the family program, we have to teach a lot of life skills. What we realize when these ladies come in is they're beat down. They've had a difficult life, and they've learned to survive. And that's what they are. They are survivors.
A lot of them come from abusive homes, abusive relationships, possibly might be repeating a cycle of which they have come from when they were children. And some of them haven't been able to make it on their own. They've tried their hardest, and financially it's tough being a single mom.
Probably the largest part of the program, and I would say the most difficult part of the program, is the budgeting for the moms. Most of them have not ever learned how to manage their money, and a lot of times that's why they're in the situations they're in.
So we do a budget each month, and we sit down and do our necessities first and do our debts first, and then what's left over they have to spend on themselves and the children.
We really hold them accountable to that budget. They turn in copies of paycheck stubs, they turn in copies of receipts for every purchase they make.
When they leave our program, they are able to get bills paid on time, understand priority versus want, and what are those needs for the month, and having put some savings into their savings account, so it's there for a rainy day.
The other thing we want to teach them is parenting skills. Most of these ladies are coming from difficult situations, and they're not really good at parenting because they've had to struggle just to survive. And sometimes they've lost those parenting skills, or they may have never had them to begin with. So we work with them on parenting and teaching them ways to deal with the anger that their children have because of the pressure they're under in their life.
Moms do come having problems with children that misbehave, children that just really need some guidance, and we do offer them resources to get parenting classes or counseling, whichever that they might need.
The overall goal of the program is that when they leave the program, they're able to support themselves and their kids without having to depend on somebody else.
I see lives changing daily, not only in the moms but in the children as well. It's amazing to come in and see them so beaten down and struggling, and to be able to leave here holding their head up high. And that is an achievement, not only for them, but for me as well.
I try to teach these young mothers to love and love their family, that it's important that they're there for their kids, and that they are able to support and give them what they can, as much as they can.